everybody. We never stop. What are you talking about? Me, just like Braun Breaker, breaking Seth Rollins in half just a moment ago. Welcome in to our BTT studios. Last word, 2 count. Coach and Bro live watch along of WrestleMania night number 1. Of course, I am the coach. I navigate this ship, but we've got so many different talents that work at this brand, and we're going to talk over the last 2 matches and then full discussion with Big Tommy C and Gabby. So let's bring them in now because I feel like this is kind of their show. This is kind of their thing. What's that, Gabby?
Kind of. It's our show. Not get rid of the kind of.
Wow.
We're welcoming you. Sure. It's great.
Okay. All right. So this is the last word live watch along. Okay. All right. If anybody in the chat wants to ask us a question, you can do it by supporting the brand via a super sticker. And oh, by the way, Tommy, I don't know if you knew this because I knew you've had your Fugazi merch for a while.
Yes.
But starting tonight, Gabby's been telling the entire world that she's saving the brand. She's saving the brand to the point that she got producer man and the production staff to make her own merch. And it's live tonight. It's live tonight.
Really?
It's live tonight. So we're going to throw up
a reveal of it?
Yeah, we're going to throw up a couple of pictures whenever they're ready, and then we've got a link. Anybody in the chat can buy the brand new Gabby merch tonight. Look at that. Now, she didn't model for it. She had to hire her own models, but saving the – Gabby, walk us through this. What do we got here?
So here's the thing. There's no lies detected, right? You know what I mean? You guys were doing great. Coach, you've taken it really as far as you can with what you have. And I'm the female of BTT. Let's be for real. I'm the one and only. I think what I've brought, you couldn't have gotten anywhere else. I'm kind of like the Pat McAfee. I'm saving behind the turnbuckle here. And if you have to be my Randy Orton, then I don't think that's a bad thing for you either. So buy my merch. And if you tag me that you bought it and like take pictures in it, I'll repost it every single time. And yeah, we'll do some special things for the people. If you buy the merch, take a picture in it and tag me, you'll get some special messages from me because that's how I do things around here.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Why don't you square yourself up in your little square there, hot there? All of a sudden, you can do whatever she wants. You can be wherever. I just square yourself up just a little bit.
Don't make me square up because I don't lose.
Wow.
So everybody can get 25% off if they use the code Save Wrestling. Save Wrestling, you get 25% off.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, So, and Gabby's, this is her thing. This is her thing. So, all right, we got to get into it because you guys, I'm going to be here for a little bit, but I have like a nationwide show I have to do on SiriusXM tonight. So,
a show I worked at 5 years, by the way. I know. You're welcome.
It's my show, and it's only been on for 7 months. But anyway, right now they're showing the Hall of Fame, which last night Stephanie McMahon, she only went 60 minutes, guys. I mean, I don't know what they were bitching about. She only went an hour. I think she's still talking.
Yeah.
And then there's Dennis Rodman, who never was in the WWE. Demolition. So real quick, while they're showing the Hall of Fame and everybody's getting logged in here in the chat, I got to go to you first, Gabby, because Paige, the worst kept secret of the weekend, not only did she wrestle, looked pretty good, and they won the tag team titles with Brie. I wonder how everybody else in the locker room feels about that tonight.
Listen, I am so angry that this was leaked because that moment, if it happened and it was a surprise, would have been 10 times more monumental than it already was. But whatever, we knew it was coming. And I think everyone rumoring about Nikki and who's going to tag with her, it's going to be Saraya, Paige, it's going to be Paige, it's going to be Paige, all these things. I don't hate it. I know you're not a fan of it because you think it should be somebody else in the back. But my thing is this, I'm a total Divas fan. That era of girls, that generation, that's who she's going to have the most chemistry with because they know each other so well.
Yeah.
It makes sense for it to be somebody else. And by the way, if it was, everyone would be like, oh, they just threw Io in for a match because she doesn't have a match. They just threw this person in. For Paige, it makes sense. They talk about it on their show that if there was ever anyone they could tag with, not each other, they said Paige. It makes sense. Insane moment, emotional moment. I loved it.
I didn't hate it. I mean, yesterday, the thought of it, I hated it, and I tweeted that. But today, when I watched it play out, and this is why sometimes, Tommy, when you have a fatal four-way, which I hate, they did a good job of getting everybody out there. And then what do they do? To Gabby's point, they had one-on-one with Charlotte, who was on Total Divas.
Right.
And then they end up having Alexa, who was on Total Divas. So all of them, I thought she looked in really good shape. I'm sure it was scary as hell because she had a bad neck. And anytime you're taking bumps, I thought they did a good job of the moves that she had were safe. What did you make of it, Tommy?
I hated it, Coach, and let me tell you
Oh,
why.
tell me why.
I don't like it because you are giving them the strap, right? So what happens to Nikki now? You just can't hand the title over to Nikki, right? It's Paige and it's Bree. So where does Nikki stand in this? And if I'm one of the girls there, if I'm Lyra, I'm Bayley. They haven't given Bayley a bone in I don't know how long. I would have made them win the title. She comes out and then she wins clean. I just don't like it. Where do they go from here with the Bellas? Because Nikki is out hurt. You just don't hand the strap over to Nikki, do you? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I go ahead, Gabby. Go.
You have to remember the Bellas are supposed to be a heel team because of what they've been doing. So if you want to put heat on them, they just brought in a girl that made a return and won. If you want to talk about heat from every single girl in the back, that's exactly what you're getting now. And they're playing into this heel role. It makes sense. And because you hate it, it means it makes sense because you should hate it and you shouldn't hate them. And the fact that Nikki's not part of it when Nikki was the first one out of all of them to come back. It's already written in the storyline of now you're going to see them turning on each other, building up some kind of storyline of something. This has more legs to it than if you gave it to any one of those other teams right now. We've already talked about it. We want Charlotte to go on a singles match. I just want to see a fallout between Bayley and Lyra. Let them get into some kind of emotional heater with each other or something. But this makes the most sense and it gives the most legs to keep it interesting in the women's division right now. So if you're pissed, it's because you're supposed to be pissed.
Tommy, I hate to agree with her. I hate to agree. I mean, I really, really do.
Okay.
But she's absolutely right. Because think about this. Do we have any heel factions right now on the women's side in WWE? I mean, you could say Judgment Day, but they're kind of all over the place. But this could be the start of a really cool heel faction that we haven't had in a while. And I think Nikki's leg is a little more hurt than what we think. And so she could be out for 3 to 6 months. Who knows? And so this is a great way to keep it in the family and also have some storylines that – by the way, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but Lyra looks like a high schooler out there wrestling with all the girls that are on the varsity. They really – I mean, I know you want to throw Bayley a bone, but as long as she's tied to Lyra, they can't do that. She's just not good enough, and she got exposed tonight just like she always does. And to me, the other girls look great, but I've never been a fan of Lyra. I don't think that she's mature enough to be at the level that they put her at a year ago, and I think it cost her ultimately probably her career in WWE at that highest level.
Yeah, but why do they keep her there, Coach? I don't get that whole aspect of her. I mean, she doesn't have much on social media. At least Bayley does. And by the way, going back to the Bellas and everything, if they come out with a faction like that, I don't have any problem at all. I just initially didn't like it because where do you go with the tag titles now once Nikki is okay? Who gets the other one? Like, it has to stay with Paige, right?
Have they even done anything really with the tag titles for a while?
No, they haven't.
On either side.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
We're in the middle of another long commercial. There's a lot of people complaining about commercials.
It's insane.
Yeah, and I understand ESPN side of it. I get it, but this is supposed to be on the app. And I've never known a WrestleMania to have commercials because they were always pay-per-views or they were on Peacock or whatever the case might be. I think ESPN is trying to, and I was on the app all day today, by the way, 8 hours. You got to see your boy on the app today. So I was on more than WrestleMania tonight on the same app. But I think they're trying to recoup through ads some of what they probably haven't made in the app. I'm hoping they got a bunch of people today. Do you guys think that they did?
I think they did with showing the first hour. That was their game plan. And by the way, they promoted the hell out of this thing. I was in Foxwoods last night, woke up like 4 a.m, couldn't sleep, got it on, and I'm watching, and all I'm seeing is WrestleMania ad after ad. This morning, 9 o'clock ad. So, look, ESPN is really behind it. If it pays off, we'll see, Coach.
Well, they have to be.
Yep.
They have to be, Gabby. It's $1.6 billion.
I just wish, and this is what I have to say. I just wish ESPN would get people who actually know about pro wrestling to interview the pro wrestlers. But
Gabby, when I was there,
my call, and that's what
it's fair. When I was there, because me and my crew, remember, Tommy, we started this whole thing 11 years ago.
Yep.
11 years ago, we took SportsCenter to WrestleMania.
That's right.
And that was like the biggest thing is in the building, we were a joke. In the building, like that group over there, then all of a sudden it was kind of cool. But none of them, including Stephen A., who was there tonight, he doesn't know anything about wrestling. When he does his top 5 wrestlers of all time. Bruno Sammartino, Guerrero. It's just guys that everybody knows. So you're right, Gabby. None of the regular guys there know anything about wrestling.
It's kind of like, I understand, like, it's their first time on it and whatever it is, but I wish they would lean into it a little bit more, because as a fan, it pisses me off to watch sometimes.
Of course it does. But all the ones you're talking about have been there for 30 years.
Right.
Greeny's been there for 30 years. Stephen A. has been there for 30 years. So, all right. We just had another 5-minute commercial. The whole time we were talking, they were in commercial break.
Ugh.
The whole time. And now they're running an ad for SummerSlam in Minneapolis, which, by the way, do you guys know me and Vince got contacted about doing a tour, and they want to do a test in Minneapolis surrounding SummerSlam. Because Vince was at Vegas. JCW did a show last night, sold out. Sold out. Yeah.
Incredible.
They did. Midnight to 4 a.m.
Woo!
Who's doing that? All right. All right. So
I'm available if you need me in Minneapolis.
Are you?
Just in case you need a run-in from someone who saved the bread. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll come in for the last word if Tommy wants to. I don't know. But
me and Gabby are there. You tell us, and we're flying there, boy.
We're thinking about
it. Pinky ring and all, man. I'm down.
All right, so we have 2 more matches tonight, and it is now they're running the Birth of Punk. Before, jeez. So we're two and a half hours in. We still have Stephanie, Liv, and obviously Cody and
Randy.
Pat. Oh yeah, Randy. You're Randy and Pat. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because right now it's been an interesting build to this main event with Cody literally ragging on everything that they've been building up about McAfee. They've made it about McAfee, not Randy Orton. It's an interesting decision. We'll talk about it when we get there, but I want you guys to think about what your take is on what we expect tonight and how much Pat McAfee is going to be involved. But real quick, a couple of the things that we saw. I loved how they started the show on ESPN. iShowSpeed, boy, does he have some guts. What do we think about him reversing Logan Paul's move from last year on Jelly Roll? And iShowSpeed does it to Logan, who laid there and took it like a boss. Gabby, what did you make of that?
Listen, it was awesome. I was watching and being like, okay, we need a viral moment from iShowSpeed. That's like the whole point of it. So I watched the match knowing something was going to happen at some point.
Real quick, I don't want to interrupt you. Are you guys watching this right now?
Yes.
Liv is doing a dance number as her entrance.
I kind of love it. She's going to rip that suit off, by the way. Wait for it.
Okay,
this is her song. This is her new song.
Oh, Trouble, right? Trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something right there.
She's like the era, and you guys might not know this, of like Christina Aguilera's era when she did Dirty. Like, you know the song Dirty, where she came out with like all the, like, that's what it reminds me of. It's a classic era. I'm sure Coach doesn't know. That was like a cool time to be alive and a fan of things.
Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears.
No, but like Christina Aguilera's Dirty era, like, you know the song Dirty when she came out, like that.
Yeah.
Like, this is the vibes that I get from this.
Yeah. Oh, and she did rip it off into wow.
Wow, she looks great.
She looks amazing. You know, the only thing I didn't like this weekend is they get caught up in between. Are you storyline or are you real life? Are you in character or are you real life? Her and Dom were like a couple going to the Hall of Fame and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, Dom, are you married or are you not married? Are you? I just stop posting on social media your real life wife if you want us to believe that you and Liv are together.
Oh, man.
She's actually lip syncing better than the band that played.
Oh my God,
Becky Lynch.
So I feel bad because I don't know. I feel bad because I don't know them at all, but it was so bad. It's like, you can't do that. And it started off from the jump bad, and I was like, oh, my God.
Yes, it was way out of sync, as we say in the audio business there. You bring that band all the way in, Coach, and they're not good enough to do that live? I mean, come on. The guitars aren't even plugged in.
I know.
No amps, no nothing.
Yeah.
Also, something you guys might not notice, but I notice, is Liv looks incredible. And she's barely wearing any makeup because I know she wants like the bruises and stuff to kind of still be seen. And she still looks incredible. So in a time, I love that.
I wondered why she looked different. It's no makeup, huh?
She's not wearing crazy makeup, and she wants those bruises from that head butt from Stephanie to show. And that makes me think she's a badass. Like everywhere she's been through press and all this kind of stuff, she's not wearing the heavy makeup, so you could see it, and she still looks beautiful and incredible. So like,
there's no doubt.
Badass move. I love that.
All right, so I think one of these days you're going to do the last word, no makeup.
I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I'm wearing lip gloss. I'm wearing no makeup right now.
Stop it.
I don't wear a lot of makeup. What do you look at my eye? Do you guys know?
Stop it.
I'm wearing nothing on my face.
Tommy,
Are you guys insane? I put lip gloss on.
Tommy.
That's my girl.
You could literally tell.
Oh, that's your girl now. All of a sudden, you're Tommy's girl. Okay.
I've been.
You don't.
Welcome to the last.
You haven't been around. You haven't been around in a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I get all the tweets. Oh, your girl, man, she looks amazing. Oh, your girl. I just delete. There's no way in hell I'm letting her know that she's doing a good job or that she's looking good. I'm not gonna do it. Hell no.
Maybe since I don't wear makeup, you should put some on. You know, maybe that would balance out what looks good.
Wow. Balance our looks out? Is that what you said?
I think we need to at this point. It's just unfair. You know, me and Tommy are up here, and you come in and you kind of bring us down here.
Wow. Right now, Dirt Sheet Tommy's not that funny. It's not that freaking funny. I missed 3 shows, and all of a sudden, you guys are thick as thieves.
I couldn't wait for this.
You guys are thick as thieves.
I couldn't wait for this conversation.
Don't take a step out if you're scared the person's not, or if you don't think you're going to be missed. You know what I mean? That's on you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's why people.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah. So I wonder why they switched the matches from the list that they had, and they just flip-flopped Seth and Gunther. I didn't mind what they did with Seth and Gunther. I know you guys will talk about it post-game. They had to have a way for Seth to lose, and that was a really good way with Braun Breaker. But what do we make here? I feel like finally last Monday night, we finally got some physicality that looked real. Yeah, look at the face. All of her bruises are showing.
Yeah, she's a badass. She's like, I don't care that you did this to me. I'm going to beat your ass. It's a very Jersey thing. You don't know, okay?
I don't know about Jersey badass women.
You don't know about the Jersey girl thing. Like, if I ever got punched in the face, if I got into a fight, I would not cover it up. I would walk around showing it because guess what? Where there's one, there's many. And that means I can take a punch. A lot of bitches can throw it, but they can't take it.
Gabby, let me just interject before we go. Coach knows Jersey women, New York women, Alabama women, Michigan women, on and on, almost to 50 states. So
how'd that go for you, Coach?
Well, I've been divorced 13 years. So.
Stop the mic right there, Coach.
Exactly.
By the way, can I just say something? Can we please get whoever the guy is that the ring announcer?
Oh, man.
He's so much better.
I like her. You guys are
what?
I like her.
Every word is like drawn out,
Yeah.
and it's I like the guy so much better.
Shocking.
Yeah, and the TV production hasn't been great, man. I don't know what's going on with Marty tonight, man.
Did you see when the cameraman dropped the camera really quick?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Table. I mean, there were some really bad cuts, Coach. I mean, we know about it for production, but a lot of people don't notice that. I noticed a lot of bad cuts, man. Packages were unbelievable, just off the charts.
The packages you said?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. Yeah.
I think they've done a really good job of like the Roman Reigns thing in the car was awesome.
Yes.
A lot of these guys are elevating their games. Right now I feel like this has been because I'm trying to be as positive as I can. I tweeted something positive about Paige, and all people are doing are quote tweeting my tweet from yesterday saying, why aren't we bringing in Asuka? I'm like, I'm trying to be positive today. Sometimes it's very hard. This feels like kind of an elevated Raw tonight.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Right?
The commercials don't help.
The commercials are killing in the vibe.
Yeah.
Killing
Liv,
the vibe.
Liv needs to win this match. I like Stephanie Vaquer. I have nothing against her. But, like, it's just – you can't even compare the two in who they are to the company right now and how well they represent and what they're going to do. Because if Stephanie wins, I couldn't tell you one person I want to see her in the ring with after this feud.
You're absolutely right.
I'll tell you at least 3 that I would want for Liv.
I forget that she's the champ.
Right.
Like when it goes, who's the champ? I forget it's her.
Right.
I know what they're trying to do because they're trying to do their international business more, and I get that. But right now, Liv to me is the biggest star they have female-wise. Do you guys agree with that?
I do, because she can elevate anything, Coach.
Yeah, I would say Rhea's up there though too.
Yeah, Rhea's up there, but man, Liv can make you want to get into a storyline, and she makes you, like with this, what she's doing with Steph, she could do that with anybody.
The reason I don't agree with you, Gabby, on the Rhea thing is, and it's not Rhea's fault, they have made her a tag team wrestler. And she is synonymous. She's wearing hair things that say EO on it. Stars don't do that. Stars are their own person.
I'm telling you, I don't think that's a big deal. That's my opinion. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's okay because she doesn't need to be a champion, because the pop that she gets walking into anything when her music hits is bigger than 99% of the roster, men and women included. That's a star. So if a star can still get that over having an EO clip, another girl's clip on her head, and she still gets that reaction, that makes her more of a star, not less.
Sorry, I got distracted with Liv shaking her moneymaker, as it were, in the ring.
I was also correct in something. That's why you pretended like you didn't hear me, but sure. Animals I'm with. I can't wait to see Roman come. Oh, not Roman tonight. Oh, Randy. I get Randy tonight.
Yeah, you get Randy tonight. And
Thank
Cody,
God.
and I will say this, that a lot of the fans have been taken for a ride, and I have a lot to say about McAfee and that whole thing. I don't like how they've done it, but I like how Pat's done it. So,
Yeah.
All right, so what are the odds right now? So this has been a pretty good match so far, but nothing. Oh, do you see that Stephanie wants Booker T to do all of her matches, basically? She said that she likes when Booker T announces her matches for that move right there.
I mean, I would too.
Have you ever tried that move, Gab?
Have I tried it? I'm not.
Have you ever tried? Huh?
I'm not.
I didn't say wrestling. I just said, have you ever tried it?
I mean,
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I don't think I know anybody that can take it. You know what I'm saying? I could probably do it. I don't know who could handle me doing it to them, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
That's a
Right
Ric
now,
Flair woo right
yeah,
there. Coach.
I see two guys at the bottom of this right now going, ooh, this guy,
jeez.
this guy.
Okay, you definitely cannot handle that. Let's be.
You don't think Dirt Sheet can handle that?
Are you out of your goddamn mind? I'm just saying no. It's no offense.
None taken. I'm not Dirt
Someone whose name
Sheet.
is Dirt Sheet is not taking that. Okay.
By the way, if you're just joining us, I'm looking at the numbers. They are climbing rapidly. Literally almost over 1,000 people watching right now. So we have brand new merch as Gabby is saving the brand. So we're going to put, I believe, the link in the chat. If you buy a new Gabby t-shirt or piece of merch, I'll also have a tank top. Send her a picture. She'll retweet it on her social media page.
Post it, hashtag all the good things.
I can't even believe you have your own brand within the brand.
Why is that unbelievable?
You're welcome. Oh my God.
That's,
I get distracted for a moment, and this happens right here.
He's
This
taking
happens
over,
right here.
man.
you know,
Oh my God.
you should be saying thank you because I keep you on your game. Who else does that for you?
It's very true. I can't argue with that. You do keep me on my
Selfless.
game.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, you're selfless. Yeah, she's selfless, Tommy. Also, by the way, producer man, Katie. Oh, there. I said. So look at this. So we got accused by some dirt sheet writers of being bad faith guys. So if you guys want to support the bad faith guys, we've got that new T-shirt up as well. Me and Vinny Ruru. By the way, he took on Vegas by himself. He was out there by himself, almost getting in dust-ups, almost getting in fights.
Really?
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
That's crazy.
I can't talk about it.
He can handle it.
Yeah, he had quite the couple days in Vegas. I'm exaggerating a little bit, Tommy, but certainly he needed me there. I'll just say that.
Doesn't everybody?
So, yeah, there were some dirt sheet writers there that when they were talked to, they left. They did not want to have a conversation. So by our bad faith. In fact, maybe we'll send one to him, the guy who called us bad faith guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Starts with a D, ends with an M. Although,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Liv. 1, 2. Oh.
Dude, I love Liv's gear. I'm actually staring at it. I might do that for Halloween. Ooh, I didn't even notice Raquel looks good too.
Raquel looks. I'm a big like I saw Raquel on a podcast. I'm a big fan. She sounds good, super smart.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her when she throws her accent in, then takes the accent out.
Yeah.
I like her better than Roxanne. I don't mind Roxanne, but I love Raquel.
Yeah.
She should be a champion by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think that's the way they're going. I think that's the way
you feel
they
that?
Yeah, I mean, they're already building the emotion. When the last pay-per-view, everybody was literally talking about Raquel. They wanted her to win. And then she didn't. And I said, let it build a little bit, because now she's getting all this hype and all this positive stuff, and everybody's really liking her. So I think it's her year. Oh,
You might be right.
people think I look like her a little bit.
Look like Raquel?
Yeah. I get a lot of weird things. I think people see girls with dark, long hair that are tall, and they just say I look like them. Do you know what I mean? Because when I wear a backwards hat, they're like, what are you, a Bella? And I'm like, first of all, I wish. They look so good. They're so beautiful. It's like crazy.
Nikki's always been like my top 3 diva. She's always been my top 3 diva.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Liv just did another move.
Ooh, here we go.
It's over. She wins. She wins.
She was already crying before. Let's go.
Okay. In the chat, let us know if you like it. For those of you in the chat, let us know. Do you like that? Oh, and here comes Dirty Dom. Do you like Liv winning, or do you not like Liv winning? Let me know in the chat. Just go yes or no for me. I don't care if it's real or not. Dirty Dom's lucky.
Yes.
I don't care if it's real or not.
There's like girls who really think he's like the hottest man alive. Like,
stop it.
You have no idea. There's like fan pages for it.
Oh man.
Like, it's wild. It's the aura. It's just like is what it like. He's just good at that aura. You know, like
I thought I was the only one. Interesting. I was talking about the fan pages and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't talk about it a lot.
You don't talk about yourself a lot? Is that what
about the fan pages that people have made for me. I don't like to make you jealous. I don't like to make anybody else jealous. I just stay in my own lane.
I don't need to talk about my fan pages because they're a scary place to be.
I can only imagine.
You get a lot.
So let me read this. This is on social media and see if you guys agree with it, or you guys in the chat agree with it. We're getting 4-minute commercials only to get more advertisements when we finish that and then into the next match. Have we given up on setting the tone and the stage for what's to come? No video packages? You wonder why WrestleMania don't feel like the same. They've neglected to do the bare basics. Tommy, remember when we would do it wasn't even just WrestleMania. It was all the big pay-per-views. You'd have at least 3 packages leading up to the big matches.
Yes.
And there hasn't been – they just played the Punk package, and he wrestles tomorrow.
Yep.
So I don't think there's been one package tonight. Has there been?
I'm trying to think.
Not one. There wasn't one for Liv. There wasn't one for – the 2 matches on ESPN did not have one. The tag titles was the opening match, Becky and AJ, and then Seth and Gunther. So they've had no packages.
They're very busy showing every boxer that's there.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, they showed Conor Benn, who's no longer even with Zuffa Boxing. They paid him $15 million for one fight, and they're going, yeah, from Zuffa Boxing. He's not with Zuffa Boxing. He's not.
It's, yeah, I don't know.
I see
now people are just getting prepped for the main event.
All right, so let's get into the main event, guys. All right, so it's been 3 weeks of Pat, Cody, Randy, and I feel like Randy's kind of been the left out guy. Yep. And he finally did that. The video they did the other day was amazing. I thought the interview was amazing where he says, Pat's made me remember about who I am. But Cody's been unbelievably either working all of us or honest. And, Gabby, let me start with you because Cody has repeated the gobbledygooker line in like 5 different interviews. I'm like, don't repeat it. But do you agree with the fact or their attempt to play this out as the worst thing ever, and then Pat clearly ignoring all of it?
Yeah, I think they have to. What can they do? Have Cody be like, yeah, no, you know what, this makes sense, and we're just going to go with what we thought. Like, absolutely not. I think it was all real. I think the promo Cody cut on SmackDown right after it happened was real. I think the way he's conducted everything since is the most real part about all of this. Cody is, like, I don't know if this was to make them sure that everybody was going to cheer for Cody and everybody was going to boo for Randy, because we talked about that a little bit. Because when it was Randy Cody originally, I said I think it's going to be very split about who people definitely want and who people don't want. So instead of them ever going Cody heel, this is a good way to make sure everybody wants Cody around, because nobody wants Pat around. So he's leaning into it the best he can. And I still think, and I know this is shocking to you, Coach, because you think I'm a massive Cody person, but like I think it makes sense for Randy to win.
Wow, I did not think that you would say that. By the way, something's going to happen here. They got John Cena as the host of WrestleMania. Real quick.
Danhausen's coming out.
You think it's going to be Danhausen?
I think so.
Okay.
If you want to
pop. Oh, he's going to announce the attendance. Well, if you're going to brag about papering the house when the upper deck is shattered, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I love how they ignore the fact that last year was 63,000 and this year it's like 51. And that's still a big crowd. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I had a buddy who walked in today and got a ticket for $100.
Wow.
816. So that is 13,000 less than last year. Still a good number.
Yeah.
But let's understand what we're talking about here, guys. That's 13,000 less than last year. And a buddy of mine, I had several buddies that were in Vegas, and they're texting me all day. I said, hey, I need to know what's going on. $100 tickets you could get in the 30th row.
Oh, Bianca Belair.
Oh,
this is exciting. I missed her so much.
Oh, she looks phenomenal.
Incredible as always.
Now you know tomorrow night Jade is keeping that title.
Well, easy, big fella. Easy.
I think that's going to happen anyway, but for other reasons. But now this makes me more excited.
CENA looks great, man. His hair looks great. Whatever he did.
Oh yeah, it's called hair transplant, Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But it's a very expensive one because it looks good.
I was going to say it's called a lot of money. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks great. He's a billionaire.
Boy, I mean that. This is what a star looks like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
this is a star.
And you know what? By the way, when you talked about Lyra looking like a little girl, I wanted to take it a step further and say no one's even at the level of what Charlotte Flair looked like walking out there. Let's be for real, okay?
There's not even right.
It's she's on a different level than every one of those women. And okay, I'm ready. Everybody likes her again. Let's give her the title shot again. I need her back to be a champion because she
looks a little like Rihanna with her hair up like that, right, Gab?
She does.
Sure, right? Yeah, I could see it.
Look at her. Wow.
I like the blue. She probably made that whole outfit too.
Guaranteed. So I wonder why she's out. Is she just announcing? Or are they just saying hello? Now she's just dancing and seeing.
Is someone gonna attack her?
She makes you want to buy night 2.
Anything. Yeah, anything.
How long has she been gone? She's been out for a while, right?
It's been a year.
Oh,
wow, was it?
It's been over a year.
She's not pregnant, is she?
No, she had a real bad hand injury, and everybody they're like, Coach, you said she was going to have her finger amputated. I said if it got any worse, that she could face that. I never said she was going to. But you're not out for a year with a finger injury if it's not serious.
No, you're right.
So, I mean, come on.
You're right.
Honestly, though, if she's pregnant, I wouldn't be surprised. I would, but I also wouldn't. And she's wearing a very big outfit.
And she has a thing on her finger, too, by the way.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She's pregnant.
What?
Pregnant.
I think she is.
She's pregnant.
She said that? I didn't hear it yet.
She said we need to add one more.
Oh, she is.
Oh, my God.
She is.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Oh, my gosh. She's sobbing. It's going to be the most good-looking child I've ever seen in my entire life, too. They're such a hot couple. It's like
they are such a hot couple. Wow, that's
But
amazing.
now I'm also sad because that means it's more time without her.
Right. I was just going to say that. You're absolutely right.
I mean, this is a pretty cool way to announce it.
Oh,
She still has abs, by the way.
no.
She still has abs. Yeah, she's pregnant with abs.
Pregnant with abs. I'm not, and I'll never have abs. Oh, CENA.
From the one guy who
Our
doesn't want kids.
family.
Oh, wow.
And I hate kids. I never want them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She still looks hot.
That's why, though. She
Yeah.
looks more beautiful. She's glowing.
She is absolutely glowing.
Oh, they
CENA.
added into the attendance number.
Yeah. Cena's shooting in the ring right now, talking to her.
She's still.
All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Honestly,
That's
that was
pretty
the best
cool.
part of the whole night.
Yeah, it was. Oh, so somebody told me that Connor just re-signed with Zuffa. Okay, maybe he did.
Oh, man. Thank God for the fact.
Was that Raph that said that?
Oh no, it's just I've realized as much as I want to interact with fans on social media, I can't. I cannot. It drives me in freaking insane. All right, so that was really cool. So now they're going to a commercial.
So we'll be back in 30 minutes.
4.5 minutes. So we got time. All right, let's set the stage. So, Tommy, let me come over to you. I've already heard from Gabby. And when you talk about what Pat McAfee has done, you've been in the WWE for over 30 years. Fans don't understand when they get got. And they got the last 3 weeks. As much as they hate Pat McAfee, what is a great heel supposed to do, Tommy?
Keep kicking out. I think Randy Orton. This is Randy's time tonight. I really don't know how much Pat is going to be involved in this match at all. As long as they don't bring Jelly Roll out, I'll be very happy because I don't want to see another celebrity. I think this could be potentially a great match with two great guys who could work really hard in the ring and really go at it. They can ground and pound. They can fly. They can do anything. I think it's a really good time, and it's Randy's time to take the title and run with it and have Cody chased or have Cody go away for a little bit and let Randy be the huge star that he is. And I think this will happen tonight. I really don't want Pat involved. And by the way, Coach, what are they going to do to think that Pat could really hurt Cody in some way? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, clearly you didn't understand the question, Tommy, because I asked you about Pat, not about Randy.
Oh,
I said, what are heels supposed to do? Great heels are supposed to piss people off.
Yes,
Great
they
heels are
I'm
like,
sorry.
I hate you. I don't want you here. That's
Right.
what great heels do.
Yes,
But
they
there's
do.
only one other announcer who ever turned heel at the highest level to make people really go into disdain when they watched. And by the way, yesterday was the anniversary of one of my biggest pay-per-view wins over Tajiri Backlash, which is next month's pay-per-view. So I had to call Pat. I said, Pat, if you need any pointers on cutting a commentator heel promo, you let me know. What's the matter, Gabby? I'm just spitting facts. Is that not fact, Tommy? Am I the first heel commentator to ever then get into the ring? Ever in the history of WWE? Fact. Yes or no? Yes, I was. So that's what heels are supposed to do. Now, here's what I don't understand. And Gabby, you tell me why you think they did this. Right after the first night that Pat was on, he did a video and tagged our brand behind the turnbuckle. He tagged our brand. And then he tagged me. And I don't know why he did that. Just we're starting to grow. We're starting to get big. We got 3 huge shows. And to me, it was confusing as to why Pat would say, if Randy loses, I'll never be around the wrestling business ever again.
Right.
You didn't have to throw that in order for this to get to where they wanted to go. Why do you think, Gabby, they did that?
I think he did that because I think he wants to cause as much chaos as possible. That's what a good heel does. So for you to hate him, he puts a great little, side quest with, by the way, oh, you hate me? Well, I'm so sure that I'm saving the business and Randy's going to win that if he doesn't, I'll even take myself out of the equation because I'm such an ass and I'm such a heel that that's what we're going to do about it, which you were the first heel, so you were also an ass. I don't know if you still are, or if you've shaken it. You keep talking about it, so you still might be part ass, semi-ass, somewhere in there. But I think it was a good look because I think what's funny about it is it makes you like Cody more. So if you're a bad heel, you got to make the face look better, and that's what it did. And listen, I know no one's thrown this out there, but how awesome would it be if after Randy wins, he's like, oh, by the way, Pat, on the contract, like, I'm done with you now too. See you later. I don't need you anymore. Bye.
And he gives him an RKO?
Yeah, RKO and bye. Randy needs nobody but Randy because Randy's been very quiet. And I even said he's like an accessory to this whole thing. It's like Pat and Cody. Cody's not even talking shit about Randy. He's talking about Pat.
I know.
So it's like, you think Randy likes that? I think he's quiet because he's a snake and he's the viper. And he's like, keep going. Yeah, it's all great. Bring everybody to watch me. Save the business, whatever. And now I got what I want. And bye to you too because you're a joke and I can do it myself because I'm Randy Orton.
What did you guys make of the trolling of the fans at WWE World where they put up the big countdown for a big surprise? I loved it.
I loved it.
When he came up I was watching him live, and I was like, these idiots are in the building, so they're not watching his show live on ESPN. He was literally counting it down on ESPN, and he's like, wait till what I'm getting ready to do. And, Tommy, when you troll the fans and they get irate, there is nothing better in the world. And so right now, for all of these millions of fans that can't stand it, for all the stuff that Cody's talking about, when I truly believe he does not like it. I think he wanted to have a legacy one-on-one finally. And I truly don't think he likes Pat McAfee a part of this. Do you?
Yeah, I agree with you on this. And we all know it was forced in, Coach. We all know Ari was a big part of this to bring him in. And I said it the other night on The Last Word. They have actually cut Triple Legs off right there when they did this 3 weeks ago. Put McAfee in and everybody's jaw dropped. And it's just a travesty the way it's happening. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe Cody gets his payback and lays out McAfee because he didn't do that last year with, what was that rapper's name? Travis? Whatever.
Travis Scott, who, by the way, is in Las Vegas. Travis Scott's in Vegas. Do you guys know that? What if they
No.
What if they bring Travis Scott out tonight instead of Jelly Roll?
Chairs will be thrown in the ring.
Yeah, I don't think
there's no way, Coach.
There's no way.
They bring him out. Oh my God.
You don't think so?
I hope Rhodes potatoes him big time.
Potatoes.
Wow.
That means he really.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I haven't heard someone use that term in a very long time, Tommy.
Yeah. Bleed the hard way.
We're 5 minutes since they pitched to the main event.
By the way, the person in the chat is correct. There's been 2 Cody commercials since that last match now. The Street Fighter commercial and then the Wheatley Vodka where he's at a party with Hacksaw and Carmelo Hayes, which that's why I was laughing. That's a fucking awesome.
It's Double D.
Man, there is.
Oh, it's Double D. I didn't realize that.
Oh, Double D. There's been 2 Cody commercials. See, Dirt Sheet likes to be as close to Gabby as possible. So when he's down in the screen, he's not allowed to come on. He just feels a disconnect. I would have thought that he would have wore his own Gabby merch. I would have thought he would have ordered it first, and he would have the first Gabby T-shirt. That's what
He has it on a doll in his closet.
Oh my God, Dirt Sheet has it on a doll in his closet.
What kind of doll is that? Is that a?
It's just any doll, and he practices like what conversations in person would be like with me.
All right, so.
Oh man.
They are running a package. So we run a 5-minute commercial, and now we have a package, and we're going all the way back to 2011. So they're going to tell the story they could have told without McAfee, but I felt like they're laying the stage or the foundation. Thank you, for TKO against WWE as soon as WrestleMania is over. It's going to be, they're going to try to reinvent McMahon, Austin, but the problem is TKO is not McMahon. They have an entity and an entity. So that's why this is not going to work. But they're trying. They're trying. And I think McAfee's going to be a big part of it. I really guys, remember, he can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can get physical. He absolutely can. But I do know this. He quit last year cold turkey.
Yeah.
Last June, 2 months early. His deal was to quit during college football. So let's remember, he came back because Ari asked him to come back. He came back because they had to flip the script on everybody being negative about what was going on in Vegas. That's why Pat McAfee is in this spot.
Yep, you're right.
We'll see. We'll see. But I can't even believe they put him on the poster. Like, he's on the poster.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping that there's some way that this makes them into, like, there's a reveal of someone else in this faction where it would really be like a holy shit moment where everyone could be like, okay, like, we get it now. Like, I'm hoping we get that in the main event tonight. I really
who do you think do you have
I don't know the history like as deep as you guys for me to be like what name would put it in, that would make sense, because I wasn't watching at that time to be like, this makes sense, or like, you know, like, is there someone you think that could reveal as part of it, either one of you, that you would be like, wow, this could be cool?
The only wow moment you're going to get if it's The Rock. That's the only wow. Anybody else that comes out besides the chairman, that we know that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
If it's The Rock,
I've got one.
Give me it.
I've got one. Now, this is far-fetched, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Let me hear.
Who was with Randy Orton at the beginning of his career in a faction?
I know.
Beginning of his career. And who did I just say Pat McAfee came out to represent an opposite faction of this guy? So it could either be for Randy or against Randy. But who was in the ring the other day? Two different times.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Wow.
It would definitely
Triple
be
H.
interesting.
But with his heart, I don't know if he can be physical. He had that heart attack. Now, I mean, he may be awake by now from Stephanie's Hall of Fame speech. I'm not sure. But I'm assuming he's backstage right through Gorilla. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. They may need to go to his hotel room and wake him up. I don't know. But is that crazy, Tommy?
That's crazy, Coach. If that is it, wow. That's a wow.
We've seen him a lot the last couple of weeks, so like
everywhere. I mean, you know,
I think it could make sense.
I've never seen somebody do more podcasts that was not in a match than him.
I just said that tonight.
What about Skinny Batista, Coach? I don't think Batista wants anything to do with WWE. I really don't. I mean, The Rock was in Vegas. Rock was in Vegas.
I know, for CinemaCon.
And he couldn't even tweet. He couldn't even, like, meet up with Roman and dap him up and put it on Instagram. Nothing. You people who watch us every single week, and we love you, every single show, you need to understand. I have been in the rooms many times. Rock and Triple H hate each other. Hate each other. Understand that. Brian Gerwitz the other day was saying, I will get Danhausen on the side of a truck. He's already working on, like, storyline 3, storyline 4. This is a real thing. And this is a big part of it. McAfee's getting his own entrance. Oh, my God.
Wow.
He's giving out the finger, and everyone's giving him the finger in the crowd.
Correct. That's what a heel does.
Yes.
They're all getting sucked in. Double finger. Boy, how cool does that entrance look right there, though?
Why does he have the coolest looking entrance?
Because he's cool. That's what people don't understand. He's cool. He's a $95 million talent at ESPN.
I just wish he didn't wear those jeans. I don't like guys in
there's nothing better when you walk out and everything you're trying to do is working. Everything you're trying to do is working. Everything Pat has done has worked the last 2 weeks. I mean, he was born. He was born to be a heel manager / character, whatever. Born to do this. It's not easy to do this. Very few people understand what it's like to be a natural heel.
I love
You're welcome, America.
Person at the kids. I love it.
No, Coach, he's still interviewing Steph on her podcast 40 minutes for HOV Sid's family. Can't accept this. That's so true. That is so true. Award for his induction. That was crazy to me that Sid's family was not allowed to talk, but she talked for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't have a kid or a wife or anybody just say, hey, this is my dad or this is my grandpa, whatever. You can't give him 5 minutes?
Right.
I don't understand some of these decisions. All right, so McAfee is in, and apparently that's his new thing, is a double finger. And guess what? We made a shirt that said "fuck fear" on it 20 years ago, and it was the hottest seller of all time. You don't think they're going to make a T-shirt with Pat McAfee double fingers on it?
Oh, why not? I would buy it.
100%. I mean, hell, we should make it. We can make a Gabby T-shirt. Hell, we can make a McAfee T-shirt.
You should make the Gabby T-shirt with these.
Yeah.
Oh my God, producer man, get on it.
Get on
it.
Yes.
Get on it.
I was
Get
just
on
going to say
it.
that.
Double finger Gabby.
My show is literally called Gabby as Fuck, by the way.
Producer
your
man.
middle finger is better than his. His is like a little freaky looking. Like that's a real give it to me again, Gabby. One more time. Watch.
Yeah, give us the double finger one more time. There you
That's the
go.
real one,
There
right
you
there.
go. There you go.
Guys, if you
Yeah.
DM me for pictures of my fingers, I got a high price for them, right? You know, that's what's going to happen.
When you start asking
What-
for your feet,
What
Well, they already asked for the feet, so I'm saying fingers are going to be next.
you won't believe what producer man just texted.
Well, I bet.
Oh man,
I can't
By the
say
way,
it. I
we
can't
can't.
say it. I can't say it. I can't say it.
This is the hottest man in pro wrestling of all time walking through right now. I just want
Randy Orton?
Randy Orton is the hottest man of pro wrestling of all time, and I'm gonna die on that hill for the rest of my life. I don't even care. They don't make them like him anymore. 90s Randy Orton is maybe the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
90s Randy Orton? He
Yeah,
didn't
like when he was
start till like 02.
Well, whatever. Like early.
Whatever.
If you see what he looked like when he was like just starting, he was so hot. And he's still hot.
Gabby,
in his
Gabby,
40s.
I was there the day he walked through the door.
What
do you mean? What do you
You
mean?
don't look at
I
guys the
was
way-
there. I
What
was
does that have to
there.
do with anything. I'm saying I'm a girl. You don't look at him the way I
Wait,
do.
you said
Matthew.
you don't remember? What do you mean I don't remember?
I
I
didn't
was
say
there.
you don't remember. I said you
I
don't
do.
understand. Because you don't.
We are back.
I didn't say you don't remember. Run the tape back. I never said that.
Wow.
Anyway,
Still, look at him. Look at him.
dis-
Slow stroll, ripped up, thighs glistening in the light.
Well, you know, Coach, remember, he was such a jerk when he was young.
That makes him hotter.
I traveled with him 2 weeks, and that was the longest 2 weeks of my life.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't just me and him. It was four of us. And he will admit that he was not. He did a lot of not even just stupid things. Just like childish, immature things. Didn't really hurt anybody. It was just, but now he's completely changed. So I respect the man he's turned into, because when you get to be with Triple H, Ric Flair, Batista when you're 21 years old, I'd probably have an ego too.
And
Yeah,
back then,
definitely
that was
don't.
hard to do, Coach.
You
If
definitely
remember,
don't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
21 and being with a faction
Wait,
like that. Well, I'm sorry.
What'd you say, Gabby? What'd you say?
He said, "Yeah, I would have an ego too." I said, "Yeah, you definitely don't anyway. Thank God, you know."
I don't have thighs that are glistening. I know that.
Oh, man.
Yes, and she's talking about his thighs. I'm looking down at mine going, I don't know.
Nobody does. He's not normal. He's a one of one human being.
I will say that he's been able to keep the six pack for 25 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
And by the way, this has taken 8 minutes for 2 entrances. 2 of them.
I kind of love it.
You know how long the entrance was?
How long?
75 yards.
75 yards.
Yep. Peter Rosenberg said it earlier on.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
Well, he still looks great, man. What is
Yeah.
he, 45, 46 now?
Is he?
Well, Tommy, he's been in
Wow.
the he's been in the
Yeah,
company
that's
since
right.
since
Right.
01.
Sorry. Yep.
I'm
Hey,
looking it up.
Dirt Sheet, look up Randy's age for me real quick.
I already did. He's 46.
Boom.
Whoa.
Boom.
And he just
Yeah.
turned 46. His birthday's in April, so.
Wow.
Wait, whoa, stalker vibes.
I
Stalker
just
vibes.
Googled it.
Stalker vibes.
I just
Whoa,
Googled
Tommy.
it. I'm doing the
Tommy.
job
Whoa,
quicker than the
Tommy.
people we have doing it.
Whoa, Tommy. Whoa. And he lives at 26512.
It's fine, though. I was there. His first
Maple
day,
Ranch
he walked
Run.
through the door, Gabby.
I was, literally. I remember when he walked through the
Great.
door. Yeah.
You know, that's how.
Hong Kong Huey says, as a straight guy, I remember thinking Randy Orton was the hottest thing in the 2000s. LOL.
The 2000s. Sorry, I said 90s. I'm a 90s girl. I don't know. Just when he first
You're
started.
a 90s kind of girl. You know I got. What song was that? I'm my friends. Put your head up. What? Put your head up. What?
I don't know. I'm not as
Different
old.
World. Cosby Show. Family Ties. All right. So we've now spent 10 minutes with 2 entrances. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. I hope Cody comes out just chugging.
Didn't you say Cody has outrageous gear or something like that? Was it you?
What?
Did you say Cody had some really outrageous gear?
I would. How would I know what he has for?
You know
gear?
a lot of people.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, he may or may not be wearing new gear that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, take a guess how much his ring gear that you're about to see costs.
10 grand. That's a lot, dude.
He wishes. Over 50.
What?
Over 50.
Wow. Bet you it's going to look good.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, we'll see in a second. I'll see in a second. Look at McAfee's been in good shape too. He knew what was coming. He got his ass in the gym.
Yeah.
Everybody has looked in really good shape today. They really have. Look at God. I would love to be in McAfee's shoes right now. McAfee's got the best career, the best job, the best show, the best everything.
Yeah.
And he's
All
good
right.
at everything, by the way.
Yes.
He's good at everything. He's a
At
natural.
everything he does. It's like annoying.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now we got a new entrance from Cody.
Uh-oh. Are those mannequins of his clothes?
How would I know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. What's this? Interesting.
You are so annoying.
Does it drive you crazy that I know something about your favorite boy that
No.
you don't know?
No, because you talk about Stalker. I mean, it's not me, clearly.
Mine's just research.
Okay. Well, I have a life.
We have. Oh, we're going old school. All right, we're going old school. He's going down memory lane. Oh, here we go. We're gonna go back and forth.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
Okay.
The first match he had was with Orton in that outfit.
This is the first thing I've seen tonight that feels WrestleMania worthy.
Yeah. 100%.
Everything else just kind of felt like, we could have done it on Raw. But this is taking the time. It's going back in the archives. It's actually physically making something new for the entrance.
Really good.
Do you feel like this is a Cody idea, or do you think people like he creatively thinks of this kind of stuff? Because I feel like he does.
I think that they have a new marketing guy who his whole job is this kind of stuff, and I think he works with Cody.
Yeah.
And this is why there's a lot of people that say that McAfee didn't belong in this. McAfee wasn't in this for this. McAfee was in this for all the other bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
You're ruining it for everyone. I'm about to mute you.
No, I'm not. I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything about anything.
That was an exasperated yawn. You just did.
Well, I was just kind of proving that I know a lot of things and a lot of people.
Oh, man. It's exhausting. Here we go.
Now, we're going to get the
I hope
question is, does he...
It better be loud. That looks fucking awesome. Come on, sing it, Coach. I know you know the words.
I do not know. I don't go to bed to this song every night like you do. So I don't know the words
That's
to
what
it.
I do, you sicko. Wow.
Now the question is,
loud enough for me.
Is he going to turn heel at the end of this? Is
No.
this
I don't think so.
You don't think he turns heel?
No.
Does Randy win?
Yes.
So he doesn't lose clean in 4 years, and then he's going to lose twice in 3 months?
I don't know, man. I still think Jelly Roll's showing up and Tommy's going to have a fucking heart attack on the air.
Man, I love Jelly Roll, but they've almost made him a normal wrestler.
I know.
That isn't quite as like he was great at SummerSlam for one time only.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that he was going to have a full match against Kit Wilson, and he did. So,
by the way, Rafi in the comments, the huge intro just to lose his belt. RKO's the betting favorite. He said 50K Vegas Casino Seamstress could have done it for $100. Oh man,
Rafi.
I mean, it's cool. I think a lot of times the WWE, we know for a fact that when you get paid, let's say $9 billion, that when you get it up front, who was that?
He just walked by Nick Khan in the crowd.
Nikki who?
Nick Khan.
Nick Khan? Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Nick Khan just got $18 million in stock the other day.
Yep.
Good to be him.
That's kind of weird. They just
it's good to be him. Oh, and he's
there
got
she
God,
is.
look at the little one.
Oh my God, she's so beautiful. It's crazy. Ugh,
Well, I mean,
freaking cute. I know.
Who wouldn't have between those two?
I know it's unfair.
Yeah, it really is.
He's not turning heel in front of his daughter. You're out of your mind.
He could. This would be classic wrestling.
No. By the way, Brandy Rhodes getting her own reality show. Did you see that?
Is that through WWE?
I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure. I only saw like the headlines of it, but I didn't really look into it. But I'm not sure about
Is it going to be like a cooking show or what?
All I saw, she tweeted like, "You guys all wonder what I do" or whatever. So like, I figured I might as well show you or something like that. So
well, they've had a reality show before. They've had a reality show.
Yeah, but it was like them together. This is more, I think, her.
Dirty said he hugged Nick Khan's kids. Nick Khan's kids are like teenagers.
Now, I don't know. He was next. He hugged some kids, and Nick Khan was right there, and they were little kids.
All right, so we're now at 20 minutes.
Wow.
We're at 20 minutes for entrances. Tommy, look at her. Tommy, look at her.
You say this?
Can't take her eyes off of him.
Physically, if you're
Can't take
telling
his
me
eyes
Randy
off
or
of him.
Cody, it's Randy all day, every day.
Oh, let's just stop
You
with
have
the
no
nonsense.
idea what you're talking about.
Let's stop with
I
the
don't know
nonsense.
Randy personally.
Let's
so
stop with the nonsense.
Personality, I love Cody more, but Randy Orton is a perfect specimen. If you knew me well, you would know he's the number one on my list, and he always has been. Randy.
I'm just hoping I move up from like 7. I just want to end up like 4 or 5 on your list at some point. Sure. That's all I want. That's one of my ultimate goals. Can I get number 4 on Gabby's list? Right behind Randy, Cody's alter ego. He's 2 and 3. He's 2 and 3.
He's not even in my top 30. You don't know shit. Well, we'd see you in the ring close, more likely back in the ring being a heel than you'll be on my list, okay? How about that?
Wow, that hurts, Tommy. I got no shot.
No shot.
I got to switch gears now.
I got to
switch gears now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. McAfee just grabbed the mic.
Oh, you're like a little before me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm on my iPad.
Damn iPad.
I got to turn it down so we don't get copyright infringement. I can hear it. You guys going to turn it down.
Okay.
Or else they're going to shut us down.
Subtitles on. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Do you hear mine still?
Right. No, I got to get my subtitles too. I like this intro. This is what I would have done. For 2.5 years, I was a ring announcer at house shows as a heel. This works. You put over the heels. The babyface has to stand there and take it to fit in. This is awesome. I'm telling you, this man is a unicorn. He is as talented as any person that's ever walked in the WWE. As talented. And it's not close. This dude can do anything. I used to run laps. You see the referee right there? What's his name, Tommy? Help me out. Charles
Robinson.
Robinson. We used to run, Gabby. I was training for a marathon back in the day, and I would run laps during the day with Charles Robinson around each arena every Monday and Tuesday.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was our day. And then I would have to sit down and do interviews with all the top stars. I was busy.
Someone saying that Randy's not great on the mic is a wild statement because I disagree.
He's great on the mic.
Someone just commented that Randy's not great on the mic though, and I think that's not true.
Randy's
Brian,
not
I
great
love
on the
you.
mic.
You've been saying he's been very vocal throughout our live chat, so I'm not hating on you, Brian. I just think that's crazy.
All right, Brian, what up?
Sup?
You just got to sup from Gabby. You got to sup.
Sup.
All right. So Charles Robinson, who back in the day, for people who don't know, some of you younger viewers that are watching right now, he played the young Ric Flair back in the day in skits. And he's one of the nicest human beings of all time.
Yes, he is.
Oh!
You're so far before me.
McAfee just attacked Cody.
Oh my God! Why am I so far behind you?
I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I'm behind too.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you got? Are you guys watching on iPads?
No, I'm on my. It's on my TV.
The ESPN app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on TV?
Oh, well, it's on my
probably
television. Yes.
Oh, I have my iPad because I'm in this beautiful PGA Tour headquarters.
Golf.
Yeah, I got to do golf and wrestling all at the same time. That's what big time talents do.
Talk about two opposite things.
Until I took over, until I made it work.
No, I'm
just saying. Last year they did a $250 ticket PGA Championship, 2K and WWE Superstars sold out.
Did you just see Cody just hit McAfee with?
No. Wait a second. All right, so now he's already. Wait a second. He's going to clear the desk. 5 seconds in.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed.
All right. So here's the problem I have with this is your defend. Oh, there's Jelly Roll.
Oh,
where did he come out of? Where did Jelly Roll? Oh, wait a second. Jelly Roll. Where did he come from? Oh, double finger. Oh, Jelly Roll on McAfee.
I love it.
Okay, that's awesome, Cody. You're defending the, in your words, biggest title in the game.
I think that should be the most, yeah.
And you're worried about Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee? That's when the psychology doesn't work. This is the biggest night of your career, supposed to be.
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll did that, whatever, and then he said, now go get that guy and, like, kick his ass. Like, if they did that to get the two of them out, like, away from the match for the rest of the match, I don't hate that because now I'm not sitting around thinking about, like, when's Jelly Roll going to come out with a distraction? When's McAfee going to come out with a distraction? Like, if they lay out now and that was the physicality between them on the side and we get a good match, I'm not going to hate it.
Oh, let's wait a second. They're now bringing, all right, so Jelly Roll just dropped the worst elbow in the history of the business. Let's just say that. And they're bringing out a stretcher. Tommy.
This is why I drink on camera.
Give me a drink, Gabby. There's no universe that an elbow from Jelly Roll should put Pat McAfee on a stretcher. Period. Period. It's Jelly Roll.
Didn't he used to get tackled by football players in the NFL?
Jelly Roll? No.
McAfee.
He's a punter. He didn't get tackled.
So, Coach, what if this happened? Yeah. They roll out McAfee and Jelly Roll's the one that swerves.
Correct. And now they're putting – see, this is – you got to give me more. You got to, like, hit him with a chair and then drop the elbow.
Yes.
Boy, that was like the lowest vertical leap of all time. I love Jelly Roll.
Hit him
I love Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll plays the guitar. Bring out your guitar and hit him in the face with it.
Oh, this and by the way, guys, we're now at 27 minutes, and Randy is standing outside, worried about the referees inside, worried about Pat. So what they were worried about is happening. It's the main event, which I don't consider it a main event, and we're worried about McAfee and Jelly Roll on the outside.
Something big's got to happen, or I'm going to be upset.
I mean, come on, guys. This is not realistic. Let me see what social media is saying.
Oh God. I don't know if
Is
I'm-
that realistic? I'm going to ask people to. Oh, and then he's putting up the finger as he's getting stretched out
It's kind of funny.
to have
He's giving.
Jelly Roll. God, I hate fingers on social media. I have such big fingers. Yeah.
Don't
Jelly
say
Roll.
it. Don't say it.
Is that really a Jelly Roll stretcher? McAfee out. Let me know. And now, so the bell had not rang. So just like in the Gunther match, the bell doesn't ring, so none of that counted. So that's why there wasn't a count out or anything like that.
So now let's give them a good match. Get those people out of the way. We're done.
All right, so let's clear it up for everybody watching right now. That was Triple H listening to all the noise, listening to Cody, listening to Randy, and saying, "How do we get all the nonsense out and focus on two of the greatest to ever do it?" And so I think now we're going to just see the straight match that Cody wanted and that Randy Orton wanted that I didn't want. I wanted McAfee involved, and I don't think that he's done for the night. I don't think he's done for the night. What do you think, Gab?
No, I don't think so. I think someone's going to be the reason that Cody loses. So whether it's McAfee or Jelly Roll or some kind of surprise or something insane, what if, I don't even want to say. I thought that there was going to be a point because we saw his daughter and like Brandy. I thought McAfee was going to say something to like his family or do something with that because obviously that's the worst thing you could do to Cody. But I don't know how we see him come back out and do that where it could be like a distraction or something. Why are you laughing?
Yeah. No, I'm not laughing. Me laughing?
Yeah.
I'm laughing because Busted Open just posted a picture of Dave LaGreca flipping off the TV as if this whole shit is real. They literally posted this. There's LaGreca flipping off the TV like he's a 6-year-old. And I'm getting ready to do a show with him in about 10 minutes.
By the way,
what?
Dave, that stretcher of McAfee going out like that was what it was like the last time I went drinking with Dave LaGreca. So you could tell him that.
Were you getting stretchered out or was Dave getting stretchered out?
Dave
got stretchered out. Okay.
The last time Dave decided to drink in my presence, he was getting stretched, looked exactly like that. Okay. Because he cannot hold his alcohol. And you can tell him I said love Dave.
Oh man,
hey, Coach, what do you think of this? Is Austin in town?
You know what?
He
was in town he had one session. Pictures at WWE World, $750 a pop. By the way,
can you imagine if
Stone Cold came out
and McAfee comes out, and then who follows him? But Steve.
Wait a second. The double middle finger. Is that why you're asking?
Yes.
I never put the two and two together.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that would make more sense if McAfee took a stunner. I mean, when was the last heel commentator that took a bunch of stunners in the WWE? I mean, it's just so much synergy right there. By the way, Gabby, it was me.
I figure every time you ask a question about anyone that the answer is you. So kind of caught on.
Yeah, I'm just gotta. I mean. Technically, when you think about it, I could have been involved in this match.
You could have.
I could, and it would have made sense. It would have made sense.
Definitely. It would have only made things. I didn't think it could get worse, but now you've made me think about the ways it could have gotten worse. So thank you for that. Opening my eyes to so many things.
Tommy, how do you do this every Monday? No wonder I got out of Dodge. No wonder I got out of Dodge. Stone Cold's at Bloodsport. Yeah, he was at Bloodsport. Thank you, Dirt Sheet. Dirt Sheet, shake your head if you're going to get a Gabby tank top. I'd like to see you in a tank top. Shake your head. No, he says no. No to the tank top. No to the tank top. Yeah.
First of all.
He might get the hoodie, though. He might get the hoodie.
It's even the way he shakes his head is the problem.
I'm telling you. That's my guy right there. I love Dirt Sheet.
Yeah, well.
You're going to come around. Don't even worry about it.
Dirt Sheet will put me over you in any fight, any day. And you might think he's on your team, and he's not.
Oh my God. It's all shocking, Coach. One big fail. Advertising shit show. Matches are lucky to reach 15 minutes. Hogan's documentary been shown more here in the UK. Oh man, people are not happy about this. They are not happy about this at all. Oh my God, this guy's trying to sell pics on my site. Block him. Block.
Jeez.
All right. Yeah, and, hell yeah, Pat deserved it, but bet there's more interference to come. Enjoying your show on YouTube, McAfee. We got somebody who's watching us right now. Charlie, what up, Charlie?
What's up, Charlie?
What up, Charlie? Thank you, and thank you for the tweet. By the way, can you guys say thank you for me? I literally have a national show. We have over 1,500 people watching right now. I'm quite certain without me, we'd be at like 400. So can we say thank you real quick?
Why do we think that it's you automatically and not myself or Tommy? Is the question.
I don't know. I mean, we would have had more if you had makeup on tonight.
Actually, I have a question. Oh, good one. Actually, if you had hair, we would do a lot of different things. Actually,
like what? What
was you guys had a watch along for WrestleMania last year, correct?
We did.
What was the numbers? Is it bigger this year?
Is it bigger this year? No, it's right. I would say it's quite a bit less this year than it was last year.
Lying. And I wasn't part of the watch along last year than I was this year. So, I believe we call that a mic drop moment, Coach. You haven't had a lot of those, even though people wish you'd drop the mic when you start talking in it.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what you did last year for WrestleMania.
I was there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Nothing. Covering it. I was
invited and I watched it live and I took pics and I did what I wanted to do. I could do whatever I want when I'm there.
One guy just wrote Gabby's why I'm here in the chat. You see that?
Stop it.
Yeah, right there.
M Heaton 420. I love
Coach, stop with the glazing of McAfee. It's not glazing of McAfee, guys. It's my expertise of I was McAfee. I still kind of am. I'm not glazing him. I'm trying to tell you guys who hate his involvement why it made sense leading up to the match. I'm not glazing him. I'm respecting another commentator turned heel. There's a difference. But thank you for watching. I'm glad that you're here. Even if it's for Gabby, I'm good with it. Tommy, should we just leave and let Gabby just sell T-shirts for the next 30 minutes?
Oh, I should just do a thing where I try each one on.
I'll take that.
Oh yeah, I think everybody would. Yeah, I think everybody's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Look at Double D just fainted.
Yeah, Double D's like, can I?
No, he's not invited. By the way, he shook his head about the tank top. He can't come to the party.
What did you say?
He shook his head about the tank top. He's not invited to the party, to the T-shirt party, since he doesn't want one. And I'm going to burn the Double D shirt that I have. How about that?
You said he can't come.
Ew. You made it weird. Tommy popping.
I'm sorry.
Hey, producer man, can you throw all that we can up on the screen real quick? I saw Coach and I clicked. I don't know these other people with all due respect.
Just because he doesn't know us doesn't mean he won't continue on.
I mean, thank you all that we can. Thank you. And we got 3 different shows. These are 2 of the stars. This is Gabby and Big Tommy. I'm the star of 3 different shows, including Sirius XM. I have my own show there as well. So check us out. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. These 2 every Monday night right after Raw. So
are your guys in the arena or are they outside? They're in the studio?
Dave is in a suite right now. And he's going to be hosting from the press box. 1 second. No problem. Just tell me when I need to click out. I'm pretty much carrying the show right now. Sorry, that was my other producer. I've got multiple producers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're on the producer that I used to produce. I taught him everything he knows.
Brian says, Coach, you need to call your friend The Rock. All right, who could come out right now at the end of this match and we'd be excited about?
If that glass fucking breaks
and
Austin walks out, I would lose my shit just because why not?
All right. So I think here's what's going to happen now that you guys bring it up. I think McAfee comes back in. And I hate that move. Oh, I hate that move. I always feel like somebody's going to over-rotate. All right, I think McAfee comes back in, and there's a reason they've been doing the double. I do agree with you guys on that. So McAfee comes back in, stone cold, glass breaks. He comes down, takes out McAfee, and somehow allows Cody to retain. But I don't know how we get to the tag team match at Backlash that we know we're going to have of Jolly Roll, Cody, Randy, and
Unless
McAfee.
they already changed ideas for that. Let's be real. They change stuff up all the time on the move. It's not really long term. So maybe they've already switched it up. They got a bigger celebrity they want involved. I'm telling you right now, Stone Cold is like in on it. You don't think they're going to change something around? Come on. They would.
Well, he was supposed to be in before, and they weren't willing to pay him the same amount that somebody else was getting paid. So Stone Cold's always stood on business, huh, Tommy?
Yes, he has.
He was supposed to wrestle me, Gabby, on pay-per-view and walked out because he didn't want. I was going to go over, and he didn't want me to go over. So
Interesting.
or there may have been more to the story, but that's what I'm
Smart
going
guy.
with. But that's a true story. He walked out. It was me and him one-on-one. So
if there's ever a time for them to put their money up for someone, it's now.
It's now. We need something right now.
You're call an audible. You got to do something because
and it would make sense.
Yeah.
Get that.
And that's what everybody would be talking about. Everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
You need something positive for everybody to talk about right now.
We've been talking about it has to be big.
It's got to be big. 'Cause this is a good match. But guys, WrestleMania, I just got a laughing emoji, Gabby, from your boy.
Russo?
Yeah.
Shout out, I love Russo so much. I love
All right,
him.
so right now we have a really good match. It's a really good match. But there hasn't been anything tonight, would you guys agree, that have been, oh shit, other than iShowSpeed. Yes. And so if there hasn't been any holy shit moments.
If they didn't leak the Paige thing, it would have been an oh shit moment. I do think that. If I didn't know she was coming out and the rumors weren't there and that she was like, oh, I can't do it and this person's going to show up, I wouldn't have even thought in a million years it would have been Paige.
Wow. I got to give a shit. Yeah, I mean, that's
Honestly.
true. Shout out to Jeff. He got 2 months of membership. By the way, me and Tommy have a watch along coming up. I think it's Wednesday now. We got to decide on that date. Love the show, guys, but Coach, I'm loving Gabby's presence more and more, and that's the bottom line because the G-Man said so. Coach is still my favorite. Wow. So Gabby's gaining on me, and apparently, Tommy, you're just
I'm in left field. I'm in left field. Yeah.
Listen, show how much you love me. Buy one of my merch shirts and listen to me and Tommy every Monday after Raw on The Last Word.
Just the beginning. I mean, we're growing, guys, and we're growing because of all of you. Yep. And these two right here. I never thought. Now, I'll say this publicly. I never thought, Tommy, you could host a show. I never did. I'm trying. You're doing a hell of a job. You're doing a hell of a job. Sometimes it's all about setting up the superstar. You know what I mean? Yep. That's what you got to be a point guard.
Yep.
And you got a superstar right here. So you got to be a point guard. You know. All right. So we've settled on Austin. Hey, chat, let me know. Do you think it's going to be Austin? Or give me another idea in the chat. Tommy's the boss. You're damn right, Tweet Bustleton. He is the boss. Who else could it be that we could be excited? It's got to be somebody.
Yes.
We can't end this with a clean win.
No.
It can't just be a clean win.
Nope.
I mean, so we said who? Triple H maybe too, right? As well.
Triple H, Stone Cold. I think McAfee comes back. Is he bleed? Is Randy bleeding?
He's busted open.
He's busted open. Yep.
Was that the hard way or was that a gimmick?
Looks gimmicked. It looks gimmicked.
Ooh.
It definitely looks gimmicked.
I hate
now. The crowd! Wow, the crowd is they're booing Cody.
Yeah, they were at the beginning too, a bit.
Wow.
My shirt.
This reminds me.
He asked, does my shirt have Moshman on it? It's got a bunch of legends. It's a WrestleMania shirt that I found.
Oh, I hadn't really
cool.
looked. Yeah, it's very cool.
I know.
Yeah, nice.
Relax.
Yeah. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking down at Dirt Sheet.
He fell out. Look.
Yeah. Dirt Sheet just passed out down there.
We'll see him in 90 seconds.
He saw a little stomach, and he's like, "Oh, damn."
He's got something to do. We'll see him in 90 seconds. When he's done.
M. Heaton, thank you for the support. We appreciate that super sticker. It really, really helps the show grow. Thank you guys very, very much for the support.
Oh, he's putting his blood on his tattoo. He just wiped Randy's blood on his dream tattoo.
I like that they're taking their time.
Yeah.
And they're allowing Michael and Wade Barrett, who I love Wade, by the way.
Me too.
They're allowing them to tell the story.
I was just going to say that. They're telling a story, folks, something we haven't seen in a while.
They never have time to. They never have time to. So this, I thought we were going to be done in 3.5. This started at 6 o'clock. We're now 3:43 in. And probably another... This is how heels work. He's doing what Rock did against Hogan in WrestleMania 18. I think they said we have plan A if the crowd does this, plan B if the crowd does that. And now look, the crowd is booing. What does that tell you, Gabby?
I don't know. I don't listen, if he turns heel it would be crazy, but I don't know how that helps him. Like,
well, it gives him a new life. He's been
sure,
this.
If he loses and turns heel, it's different. If he wins, if he turns heel and that's how he wins, then I can buy into it. Like if he does something heel and then turns and does something, like I don't know.
You know what I would do? I would use the reaction right now, and if he loses, then he comes out on Raw or SmackDown. Let's stop with the brand split, please. And he says, "All of you booed me against Randy Orton. All of you wanted me to lose against Randy Orton. So I'm out here now doing it all by myself. I don't need you. I don't want you. Period."
Or,
what if he double birded everybody right in the middle of the ring as they're booing him? He just put
he did. He did his.
Yes, if he did it.
Double bird to
here comes
the crowd. Imagine that. You want that turn right there, Coach. He is moving slow. You're right, Coach. And that's what heels do.
Heels move slow. Yeah, go ahead, Gab.
For like Cody, I don't think it would make sense for him to turn heel because of the fans with everything going on. I think it would make sense for him to turn heel against like the company because he's been so, vocal about like Pat doesn't belong here, like blah, blah, blah. And still I'm getting booed. And like, this is always going to continue to happen. Like he's still here and all this stuff. And like, I've been the champion and I'm the company guy. And like, you all don't care. And you'd rather hire this random ESPN freaking guy because this is what you think makes sense. Well, guess what? Screw all of you. And I'm done with this. And I'm just going to do it because I'm just going to beat the shit out of everyone.
Oh, he RKO'd Randy. Oh,
you're ahead of me.
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, I forget I'm ahead of you.
Your fault.
I like where your head is at. I like where your head is at with where they could go on the finish of this match. I just think for Cody, he needs a fresh start doing something else. And he's had 4 years of being the face and the vodka and the podcasts and every single interview. He does it without complaining. He was in New York, stopped in Indiana just to beat up a Set. Do you know how much? Oh, producer man's telling me they're all chanting for Randy. They're chanting for Randy, I'm being told.
Because Pat's not there. Now this is what everybody wanted.
They want Randy to win to get 15. But I'm wondering why. When has it gone this way for Cody? What has he done where the fan base doesn't want to see him win anymore? What's he done?
He hasn't done
anything. If he was QB1, he hasn't done anything, has he?
Right. You're right. Wow.
It's not for nothing. The same thing happened to him in the other company. Just saying.
Yeah. But at least here, that was all real. That was all downhill. This is storyline based. This is, and sometimes you got to follow what the fans are doing.
I think they're also doing it because they haven't done the heel turn yet. And they're like, we just want to see it. So we're going to boo him until they give us what we want. Like, I don't even think they know if it makes sense or not. And they're just like, okay, it's the same champion. If we boo him, like it's almost, and they turn him heel, the fans have won because they're listening to the fans. And it's like the assurance that like our voices will be heard.
Oh!
Stop.
Baby!
You're ahead of us.
Oh, man. I'm going to do one just to mess with you guys. I'm going to do one where I just go nuts and it's like a hold.
No, because if someone comes out and you do that, I'm gonna lose it. And
All right, I promise if somebody comes out,
I want your genuine reaction. So it's like it just sucks.
So this is the other problem I have sometimes. So Randy Orton's finisher is the RKO. If you don't have it finish, then it loses. And they've done it, what, 3 or 4 times already? And he's kicked out twice. You can't bastardize finishes and then make them mean something. So now we are 48 minutes in.
Also, don't you think if you're the WWE and right now the fans are chanting for Randy, you have to be like, so everything we did with Pat didn't work?
Correct. Nothing.
It didn't work.
Babyface.
We got rid of him real quick in the beginning, and now everybody wants Randy to win. So, like, all that shit that we did, if there's no payoff for it, and this is just what happens, it's kind of like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Well, the crowd they're on their feet on the floor, at least like 6 rows back.
Yeah.
So I think they're into it.
They are. They're also staring at the entrance ramp because they're waiting for someone to come out. Which
it's got to be, yeah.
I hate seeing that because I'm just like, enjoy the match in front of you. If I was first row, like that's what I'd be staring at. But
oh,
he's so annoying.
Why did he do that?
Oh, Cody's busted open.
Oh, he just RKO'd the referee, Robinson. Why would he do that?
He was confused. He had blood in his eyes. He's dazed and confused.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like,
I can buy that. Oh, a low blow with the referee out. All right, now we got they're shooting this shot for a reason. All right. There's gonna be Pat.
Cody hit him with the dick shot.
Oh! I don't think that executed as good as they wanted to, but
McAfee's got to come back. McAfee.
He's got to come back.
Ooh.
All right, here comes. Oh, it's McAfee.
Okay,
it's McAfee.
No.
It's McAfee.
No.
With a neck brace on. Yeah, let's not
God.
forget.
That's fucking hilarious.
1, 2. Oh, a kick out. All right, so he's stretchered out 40 minutes ago, but he's running down to the ring now with a referee shirt on. What are we doing?
If Austin comes out.
My God. This is the only thing that can work.
Also,
You're right.
You got to do it.
Why does he get to be a referee? Why does it doesn't make sense?
I don't know. So Randy is looking at Pat, and he's saying, get him. There's got to be somebody.
Yes.
There has to be somebody.
Yes. Please,
and why would Pat have a... Oh! He did it! Gabby, he did what you said!
What?
He did what you said!
I don't see it yet!
I
fucking knew it! I knew he was going to do that!
Oh, no!
I told you!
He RKO'd Pat.
And then he
lost!
I fucking said it first!
Oh, my God.
Lose.
Wow.
All right, guys, post-show starts now. Tommy, you got the reins. I got to skate. Knock it out of the park. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You can start with that. See ya.
Unbelievable, Gabby. You called it, Gabby.
I did, but I didn't think it was going to end with him losing. I'm shocked.
What's the reason why he did it?
I think he does not like what was happening. I think he's saying to Pat, like, I could have done this without you, and you're just, I'm Randy fucking Orton. I don't need you. I don't, and everyone.
And this bails the company out.
Yeah, and he's taking all the attention away from himself.
And it doesn't hurt Orton at all.
Yeah.
Actually, it puts him over.
Right. Well, now I'm just wondering.
Wow, I thought for sure Orton was going over.
Wow. But something's going to happen now. Now, what if, Raw or whatever, when they meet up again, Cody goes to shake his hand and he's like, I'm sorry I did this to you. This is what it should have been, blah, blah, blah. And then Cody turns on him.
He's got to win the 15th. I don't know when. Maybe it's at SummerSlam. I don't know. It can't be.
Did you hear what I said? What I just said?
Say that again.
What if, like, Randy apologizes to Cody and he's like, listen, oh, wait, hold on. It's not over.
I'm behind you.
Randy just hit him.
I'm behind you. What happened?
Randy just took the belt out of Cody's hands and hit him in the head with it.
Well, he's the Viper, man. That's what you say on McAfee. I'd turn on anybody.
Are they going to make it like he was confused and he had a concussion and he hit
No way.
by accident?
No.
Because he's stumbling around the ring and he hit the referee by accident.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think he comes out and says that at either Raw or SmackDown, that I didn't need you, buddy, and you got too big for your britches.
Yeah, but then what does that do for him? He's not going to have a match with Pat McAfee.
No, I know. McAfee's done and he's out, right? Because he said if he loses, he's out. So McAfee's done.
So he lost on purpose to get rid of him, you think?
I don't know if he lost on purpose or what, but McAfee's out.
That would be a terrible payoff.
I think they really rethunk it after the second week, and Ari said, guys, do what you want. I think he really wanted to build McAfee up big time in this company to make him a bigger star with the social media and the reach that the WWE has with the fans of all around the world. But Ari wanted to make him big, and it didn't work. You figure it out creatively, and this is what they came up with.
But now what's going to follow this is
I don't know.
Continue the feud, and he'll win it maybe back at SummerSlam, which
God, that's a long way away.
It's a long way away.
Yeah.
I would have if and this is what I was thinking, and in a perfect world in my brain could have been something that happened, was Randy almost says to Cody, like, dude, screw that guy. He got in my head. I don't need him. And you're right. Like, he's not one of us, blah, blah, blah. And Cody's like, yeah, man, thanks. And then Cody turns on Randy. And now the next match you get, Randy's the pure babyface and Cody's the heel.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think
because he just hit him. Right. He's still pissed off.
No, I know.
I don't know why Randy lost. Unless it was really to get rid of Pat, then it makes sense. But, like, I know.
To get rid of Pat.
Yeah, to get rid of Pat.
Yep. I think they knew it was going bad. The WWE universe was turning on them with this whole Pat McAfee. And Ari, I'm sure they had a head. I think him and Triple H went at it and said, look, I've been in this business. I know it works. This is not working. The crowd is shitting all over us.
Yeah.
And you don't want to lose revenue, money here, there, and there. So this is our solution. I think Cody, Triple H, and Orton got together about that finish. That's what I think.
Honestly,
so all parties are happy. Now, wherever he gets the 15th, and I think he does deserve it, just for history purposes, and I still like him a lot, I think Cody needs to chase. I don't think it's happening at Backlash. You don't win the 15th at Backlash.
No.
You want to win it at the original 4, and that one would be SummerSlam. Now, they can't carry this feud all the way to that. There's not enough juice. Like, I don't think they can do that at all.
I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I'm kind of like, I'm happy that, Randy turned, because, like, I was like, maybe that's what's going to happen, because for the buildup with everything with Pat and Randy, I was like, Randy's been like an executive to Pat. Pat's getting all the attention. It makes sense. So, like, that he did what he did, but now it's obvious more than ever. Pat was planted for a couple weeks to drive up sales, and now with him, and that's like the biggest slap in the face as a fan, because, like, it to be true, and that makes me sad, because I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, at least freaking iShowSpeed showed up, hit a crazy thing, got people excited, whatever, and, like, he's not in a main event trying to say all these things, doing all these things on the side. Like, this was really an artificial add-in for WrestleMania, and it feels like that so deep, and it's like a little heartbreaking as a fan.
Here's the other thing. The second week, he said, I got something big that's going to happen on SmackDown. And what'd he do? I got 25% off on tickets. He made it was like a bait and switch. He made it like it was going to be up to here. I'm doing this. No, hey, fans, I'm giving you 25% on tickets from now until Monday, which was jack shit. It didn't mean anything at all. I think they really, really rethunk this. I think Triple H had a head-to-head with Ari and said, this is not working, and we're going to lose a lot of our fan base. They're going to go to AEW, whether they like it or not. They're going to go there because this is BS right here. And that was a smart way to do it. I gotta admit, that was the way they did it was fine.
But
I want to know what Randy's going to say. You think it'll be on Raw Monday? Because it is.
I mean, if they make you wait a week.
No, that they got to put them on Monday. They got to.
Listen, there's no brand split anyway. Everybody's on every show.
I agree with you.
This is the biggest story that they've been running with, You know,
we got to think of, Gabby, when's it going to happen? When is Orton going to win the 50? He has to win it.
What makes me sad is it's just like, this didn't feel like a WrestleMania to me.
No, I'm very underwhelmed.
And I didn't want to be.
The best match I liked was Gunther and Seth.
I would have been happier with that as the main event, to be quite honest with you. If Braun came out at the end in that kind of way, even though you knew it was going to kind of happen,
we called that on Monday.
And we all knew that was going to happen. But the meaning of it and everything that happened, it's just even the way they planned out that match, so early on with getting rid of Pat for something he didn't even get beat down that badly, but then he's coming out in a neck brace and why is he's not officially a referee for him to be able to hit 3 times and call it so we knew that was BS anyway. And then why it just I don't think they needed to get rit of the referee for Pat to come down in a referee shirt. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
They should have. I don't know why that was what they thought would be what made most sense. If Pat just came back out hobbling and was I'm here to make sure, it could have gotten the same effect, if not better, because I would have been okay, he doesn't win if Pat counts it down. He's not a referee. So I don't know. I'm upset. I'm sad because I haven't felt underwhelmed by a show from the WWE in a long time. Even ones I'm not excited about.
Right.
There's big moments or there's credible matches where I'm thank God that happened because wow.
Go ahead.
It's the first time I'm happy there's 2 nights of WrestleMania because hopefully there's some good things tomorrow.
Well, look who's kicking it off.
Right. That's I almost wish I don't know, man. There's some matches tomorrow. I think they should have switched some stuff up on these 2 days. With you.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And by the way, even and we'll go back and review right now. Even the first, I couldn't believe how short the match was. I thought we were going to see some really crazy shit. They saved it to the end. Where they go with show speed, I don't care. What's happening with the Usos now? But it was not a great match, Gabby.
No.
Right? Am I right or wrong?
It was very much, you all know who Logan Paul is. You all know who iShowSpeed is. So we're getting them, we're going to throw them in here, get a viral moment, and that we're in, we're out. It was a drive-by shooting, And it makes sense because the next match was a banger, I thought, with Fatu and Drew McIntyre. What a great match. I put Fatu down. And listen, I think Fatu is so damn special. I've been saying that since he was signed there. Wow, I can't wait to see the monster.
When does he go after main events? And here's the other guy we're forgetting about. We're going to talk about Seth and Gunther. Maybe Gunther chases after Cody now for the title.
No.
I'm not in love with that.
Brock. I think it makes sense to move on with Brock because of the Heyman stuff. But I don't. This is just the beginning, I think, of Cody and Randy, and there's going to be way more because there's no way Randy's not going to win, and there's no way they're not going to do it at a SummerSlam or something like that. So they're going to have to figure out some kind of way to make this run. Because if they just end this feud here, there's no way he held up the title at the end because he still wants it.
Right. Unless they do what they did with Roman and Cody. We all thought Cody was going to win the title, and it was not until a year later that he won. They could, and by the way, these 2 guys can carry that. Whether the fans love it or not, these are 2 old school professionals. Yeah. They have history, obviously. We banged our heads against the wall. They had so much history, and they threw it away with McAfee and Jelly Roll. I think now they know it comes to good old wrestling, and give me a friggin' storyline, please.
Yeah.
So,
I think this was a big like learning curve. I don't want to say learning curve because the WWE is the WWE, but like I think this is what happens when you kind of take for granted your fan base and like their intelligence and their investment into the storylines and the superstars. And it's very, very clear tonight. That main event was the biggest selling point of that for them. And I don't think, unless maybe it had to happen so it doesn't happen again.
Yep.
But
now this really makes me think about tomorrow night's main event. It makes me think, boy, will they put Roman over? Which I think they will. But now we're going to see what happens. So,
I mean, listen, I've been looking forward to Oba Brock tomorrow.
Yes.
Insanely. I think the start is going to be incredible. I still think no matter what, we're going to see a great match out of Punk and Roman, even if it's not the finish we want.
Yep.
And, I don't even know what, I think the ladder match is going to be great. I think, what else are we even seeing tomorrow? We got that. We got Jade and Rhea, which I think Jade's going to win.
Yeah, we got the ladder match.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The ladder match I think is going to be a banger.
That could tear the house down. That could be good.
Oh, and then we got Trick Williams, Sami Zayn.
Oh, I think Trick's got to go over big time.
Oh, man.
You want to give you keep talking about giving the leadership to young people and young superstars. Yeah. That's where you start, Gabby.
100%.
That's where you start with Trick Williams right there.
I can't wait for him to walk out there with them all singing "Whip That Trick" because I'm just so happy for him. He's just such a star and he can end up being the face of this company easily.
Yeah.
Just the way he is. And like, I just love how much they're burying Sami Zayn. The fans just booing him.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Also, Gabby, I'd like to hear from the fans in the chat. Are you underwhelmed or overwhelmed?
What grade would you give night one?
Right.
How about that?
About night one? And we can
What's your grade for night one?
Move on to we could talk about Seth and Gunther. We already hit it big time there. We all knew Braun was going to come out, so not much to talk about there. Then we saw the IC championship for the women there, and I was glad, as you know.
Oh yeah.
I was very happy that Becky won the match.
We both were.
Yes.
I did like AJ Lee's entrance though, with all the little girls. I thought that
was good.
That was adorable.
Right.
Now
at this point in time, I would love to see Charlotte go after.
Please. For the love of God.
My girl Gabby wants this to happen. Triple H, make it happen, dude. You could really bang this thing up with a storyline between these two and the history and the second four horsemen with her, Becky, Bayley, and Monet from AEW. That was the original women four horsemen. And with Becky there, now that it makes the IC title mean something to me, AJ, not big time for me, man.
You know what I would love to see, and now that Paige is back, especially Paige with the Bellas, and we're talking about these factions and stuff, like they got to get Natty on that faction, like get the Total Divas faction together.
Yep.
And these badass girls that were like, oh yeah, we owned this place. We went on with our lives and we're still just as good as we were, and we came back and we're still beating you. Like, I would love to see that because Natty's a massive heel, obviously.
Yep.
And I think she could kind of use that in a sense. They did her and Maxine for a while. And I think they should do like the old Total Divas with the faction of new Total Divas.
Yep.
Maxine, Chelsea Green, all these girls that are actually best friends and have talked about wanting to bring back the Total Divas.
Yep.
I would watch that shit and be so excited for it. Like, and it'd be so entertaining and something fresh for the women's division, which is so needed right now.
Yep. So we saw no Danhausen tonight either, right? Did I miss it or nothing came out to the crowd? It's got to be tomorrow night, right?
He's got to do something.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night. I think the matches are better, and they know they have to. I mean, our group here in chat, they're giving it a C with a yawn. Somebody's giving it a D. So
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10, man. I mean, this is WrestleMania. This is not Backlash.
What would be yours, Tommy?
I'd give it a 5. I swear to God. The two best matches were Gunther and Seth, and then the last match.
Yeah.
I mean, the show speed, Usos, I thought we were going to see more there. AJ does nothing for me. I love Becky winning. The women's tag title, we all hate the 4-way stuff and everything like that. And given it, you guys had your own opinion. We'll see how it carries out. If they go with a faction with them, like you said, then I'm invested because
Yeah.
I'm invested in storylines. Somebody gave it a 3 out of 10. Wow.
Yeah. It's definitely subjective, I'm sure. Some people, if your favorite people weren't on tonight and all these kinds of things.
Look at this. Can you
What?
see that? This WrestleMania was
Mania was absolute trash.
wow.
We're definitely getting way more negative.
Yeah. And you
comments
know the
than
big
positive.
negative? That band. Give that a big fat 0. You come all the way over and then you lip sync the whole thing. Oh my God.
That was the worst part.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was sad because it started right at the get. His lip
Yep.
sync was off and he
Yep.
couldn't recover from it.
Yep.
That's where I was like, oh, I almost feel bad because I feel like maybe there was an issue with the sound or something. I don't know. But
Somebody's asking us, should CENA come back as the Doctor of Thumb? No, he's done.
no.
And it does nothing for me right there. CENA is done, folks. When he
Yeah.
tells you he's done wrestling, it's a shoot, meaning it's real.
Yeah.
Not like Ric Flair saying I'm done and come back 4 times out of retirement. God, somebody gave it an F minus.
I think the commercials was crazy. The amount
Yeah,
of
I'm
commercials
surprised at
was
that.
wild to me.
Why was there so many? They're trying to make their ad money back. That's why.
If I was sitting in that arena too, and we were sitting through nothing happening because for the commercial breaks, I would have been so bored out of my mind. Like, all right, let's move it along. You know,
Look at this one. Fought like a glorified Raw. You know what? That
Yes.
person's not far off. And it started out with the first 2 matches. I even told my buddy who was here, he's watching. He was watching the show with me. I was like, I'm very underwhelmed so far. I thought there would be more, and there
I
wasn't.
100% agree with Mr. Herson said it's not even about the matches; it's about the overall presentation of the show.
Yep.
1,000%. Everything about it didn't feel like WrestleMania, like
This is
usual shows.
That's it, Gabby. You're hitting it right on the head. This is WrestleMania. Look at this guy. He fell asleep. Oh my God.
Hopefully not to us, but to the
Can you
show.
read that one? I can't see that one too.
The show didn't feel like WrestleMania. The show felt very incomplete. These matches were so fast and had no punch. We had more commercials than wrestling. 2 out of 10.
Wow.
The not bland show.
That
Seth.
comment hits a lot of it on the head right then and there, man.
Do you know what's crazy is like I think back at the other shows like Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, even Royal Rumble that was in Saudi where the crowd wasn't part of it, like was a 10 times to me felt like a 10 times bigger show and bigger moments and bigger things happening. Like if this was the only WrestleMania we saw and there was no night 2 tomorrow, I would have nothing to talk about tomorrow.
It could have been one of the worst WrestleManias of all time.
Of all time.
I'm telling you right now, there's people in that back gorilla area there. Bruce Pritchard, fucking Triple H, right? Michael Hayes. They're saying, man, you got to tell me that was a great show. Really?
It's scary.
Wow.
And like I just think about WrestleMania last year too, and like it makes me sad because of like the moments we got last year and things that happened. Like I remember my reaction to the Heyman and Seth stuff last year. Do you remember how crazy that was?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Oh
do.
my God. I just remember being like, what? Oh my God. And I wasn't even excited about that match. And that's why I went into tonight being like, I can feel a certain way, but it's WWE. They're going to pull through with something. And I'm going to be like,
Yeah,
they
they
told me
didn't.
so.
I think our idea was the best. You bring Steve out. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Place would have been erupted. And it's really, really interesting to see how they pivoted. When they thought it was going nowhere, they brought McAfee in. And then after a couple of weeks, Triple H is saying, man, this is not going to work. We gotta do something, man. We gotta swerve some way. And they did it, and they did it the right way. Right? Just what we saw moments ago, folks. They did it the right way. Randy lost, even though I thought he was going to win. But the circumstances was, if Randy lost, McAfee is out.
Wait, do you want to hear something crazy that that someone just tagged me in for the match length for tonight? Okay, so the Usos match with Knight and the Vision was 7 minutes.
Wow.
Jacob versus Drew was 14 minutes. The women's foray was 9 minutes. Becky and AJ 8 minutes. Gunther and Seth 15 minutes.
That's it?
Yes. I want to know how much that 53 minutes I think that is. And then I don't know what the Cody and Randy one was, but that's 53 minutes of wrestling on a WrestleMania show. Minus the main event.
Well, damn.
And they didn't put Liv and Steph on there.
Between Randy and Cody's entrance, that was 15 minutes.
Almost longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
For an opening match to be that long?
And I liked the Liv match. I liked the Liv Steph match. I thought they really went
I
at
thought
it.
that was I thought that was great. But we knew
Yeah.
Liv was gonna have to win that,
Oh yeah. You
It
need Liv. Anywhere you got Liv, man, you got some heat and instant heat.
the
And
Bianca Belair announcement was them being like,
yeah, I
"We're
wish it
doing a
was
Hail
the other way.
Mary." It was
I'm glad she's pregnant, but if she came back, I'm back, and I want to face the winner of either Stephanie Vaquer Liv match or the challenge with Jade and Rhea. The fucking place would have popped.
yeah.
It would have went nuts. I'm here. I'm back. I don't care who's the women's champ. I want you. And man, that place would have went nuts. Unfortunately, she's having a baby. And by the way, where's Montez Ford? Let's bring him back. Not unfortunately. I'm sorry about
I
that.
know. It's
I'm
just
sorry
funny.
I said that. But where is Montez Ford? Another potential superstar in the waiting.
Incredible.
How about this, Gabby? Listen me out. Trick Williams comes out, wins the title, music and entrance. Montez Ford. Hey, buddy, you've been here for like a minute. I'm the real deal here, and he challenges Trick Williams.
I don't mind it because I love Montez Ford. I just don't want it to be the end for what could be going on with Carmelo because I love
I
Carmelo
agree.
so
I
much.
totally agree with you on that.
I think there's other things Montez could be doing if he's coming
Yep.
out and coming after some people.
Yep.
Whereas, like, I want to see Trick and Carmelo in a program together when Trick
I do too.
champion. So
Yep.
I would love to listen. I love Montez
Okay.
Ford. I think he's severely underutilized in his talent and
Dude.
his personality. Like the way he does things is wild. But there's a lot of people on the bench right now that I wish were doing more. The fact that Chelsea Green's not a part of this WrestleMania is something where I'm like, what are we doing?
Is she still hurt? No, right?
I don't know if she's like really hurt. I don't know. I just know she's not in. Like it just blows my mind when you have people like that, and then things like tonight happen where I'm underwhelmed. That's when I think about the people that aren't being utilized that I know would not be underwhelming if I saw them on my screen. So
And you keep talking about bringing the young people in and this and that. And that. We got them on the sidelines, and nobody's Carmelo out, right? He wasn't there, right?
Carmelo was not there, not part of it.
Chelsea Green wasn't there.
You got Royce Keys won the Battle Royale last night.
Yeah.
But Chelsea Green's not there. You built up this whole thing with Maxine for her to not be part of it at all. You know what I mean? Like it's just I want the buildup of these stars to happen, and I don't think it's to anytime soon.
I hope everybody looking out for night 2 and all the boys working,
Yeah.
watching that, who's going to be working in the ring and say, and they know when something's good is good, and they know something's underwhelming, and people are, and they all read social media, right? I mean, look at our chat, man. This little group right here, they're saying, I want Backlash to be better. You're asking Backlash to be better than the biggest show of the year. Think of that for a minute. But they're all 2, 3, a D, F.
It's sad.
Yes.
It's sad because it's like you could say it if you don't like the Rumble. Say it you don't like Elimination Chamber. SummerSlam, like whatever. This is WrestleMania. Like this is what we're supposed to be talking about up like till midnight. Like I'm already like we don't even have anything else to talk about for the post show.
Right. We have somebody in the chat. Explain McAfee. What did that say? Explain McAfee. Can I go back?
Explain McAfee. What was the point? Oh, like what was the point of having him part of it at all? For sales, in my opinion. For sales.
And he was going to change the
coverage.
business.
Yeah.
And he said that in the first week, if he loses, he's never going to come back to WWE.
Which I don't think is true, by the way.
No, I don't either. I mean,
him, but
like, if he came back and been a commentator and said, "I'm sorry, but I lost my head," everybody sucks it up. He's funny. He's entertaining. He has a massive social media audience. He's great on College Game Day. He has I love watching his show when he's on every day. His just different perspective on everything. I just love it. He's like a real sport. Like you're sitting in the bar talking sports and you're cussing and you're doing this.
Yeah.
That's Pat McAfee. This being the big time guy, I'm changing the business when you haven't been in it that long, not believable at all. And I think Ari got a real wake up call finding that out.
Yeah. And I think they almost booked it this way on purpose to be like, can we do our job now and you not interfere? Like they're going to say that to him after tonight. And it doesn't matter if it was a bad night for WWE because it's like, well, listen to us next time and we're never going to have this happen again. So,
all right. Well, what's that?
It's Dirt Cheap Dan has not muted his mic, so we're hearing everything. Yeah.
You got your mic on, bro? So I think we just about hit everything, right? We all talked about everything.
Yeah.
We got to look forward to tomorrow night. We'll be on for the
Last two.
co-main event and the main event. Hopefully, night 2 is a lot better. We want to thank everybody coming into the chat. Check us out tomorrow. Maybe we see Dan Housen around some way, somehow. He could be very entertaining, and hopefully we are not underwhelmed. Listen to us say that, Gabby. All these years, me being there, all the years you've been following and doing it like that, we've never really seen a WrestleMania not that great. And this was one of them. Do you agree with me? Give me some last thoughts.
Listen, I've never said before, thank God there's 2 nights of WrestleMania. Thank God there's 2 nights of WrestleMania. I'm hoping and praying that big things happen tomorrow so that it almost has to override some of the bad stuff we saw tonight. But I'm a real fan of pro wrestling, and I'm not just going to check out because it was a bad show. I'm disappointed, but the good moments were good. The bad moments were not the best, and I'm frustrated as a fan, but we got to move forward to tomorrow night. We can't, harp on it, but I'm hoping we get a better show tomorrow. And
hit your merch there for the last time.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, finally got brand new Gabby merch all over. So hit the link to get that. And because I'm saving BTT Studios until Monday night, until the end of Monday night, all the merch is 25% off. And if you buy my merch, take a picture in it, put it on social media, tag me, tag Coach, definitely tag Coach as well so he can see. I will send you some personal direct messages to thank you. I'll always repost. And yeah, I'll love you forever. So.
All right, one last thing I got for you, Gabby. We all know what's kicking off night 2, right? And it's going to be on ESPN. It's Oba and Brock. Give me the over and under. How long that match? How many minutes will that match be?
Oh my God, I would say 15.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think 15's perfect.
Is that included entrances?
Oh God, I hope not.
Yeah,
but honestly, Oba's entrance will go long because everyone's going to be so hyped for it. So.
I think 15 to 18 minutes without the entrances.
Who do you think's coming out first?
Oba.
And that it's just going to be his music.
Sets it up. Yes.
Yeah.
They're going to explode. Oba's first. Brock will be second. Heyman will do his spew. Hi, my name is Heyman. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then I just want to see them go at it, dude. Like 2 bulls. Just 2 bulls like this. Boom.
It would be kind of cool, though, if, Heyman was just like, hello. Like, it was dark, and he's like, hello, my name is Paul Heyman. Like, so good. Oh.
And he gets speared from behind by Brock or something like that. Look, hey, potentially watch out for the swerve, folks. Watch out for the swerve. But we'll see tomorrow night. Gabby, love working with you. And you really put Coach in his place tonight, man. Some great stuff.
People want us to fight tomorrow night, so we'll see.
All right. Say goodnight, Gabby.
Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night. This is from Big Tommy C. The Last Word. Check us out every Monday night right after Raw. Check us tomorrow night. Watch along. Co-main event, main event. Myself and Gabby and the coach are supposed to be there. We'll see. Always entertaining when you have Coach and Gabby on the same show. True. Thank you, guys, and good night. Peace out.